experiences and challenges since you arrived in Europe up to now?
You know, I'll put it this way. Aside the challenges that we know the system here holds, those challenges, we put it on ourselves.
Okay.
I will tell you from my perspective.
Okay, tell me.
Now, you know, someone like me who had a chance to get here was you have parents here where you don't have to pala with paper problems and stuff like that. So you already have the opportunity.
You came with a certain level,
so
more than how I came.
Go to school, even if you can't, even if you were not made to have academics, you have the chance to go to school to get integrated to the system for life to be a bit easier for you,
to make life easier.
You understand? But what happened? We thought, we were going to club, we're chilling, we're
going to school is waste of time, and
because there was also some perception that Germany, we had a chance. I fought this even with my own mother.
Yeah.
Chance. It's a big lie, my brother, my sister.
That is true. That is true.
Who said who need chance? Obia, Wabeko school, you can speak fluently the language, you can write, you know your left and right. You have to choose a particular vocation.
That is true.
You understand? You choose a vocation. You don't necessarily have to go to university.
Handwork.
You choose a vocation. So look, if it is a buff road that you can fry good, here there's a system here you can go the buff road, and that's come back to what I can tell you personally what I did. After several years, when I was working with the post, I was doing this, I was doing that, blah blah blah. After several years, I even moved to stay in Ghana because I was there to do some farms or something. I went there, then I came back and I came to UK. I stayed there 1 year. I came back. I said to myself, man, look, you can write good German, you can speak good German, why would you be walking around and be hustling for jobs? So why don't you just go and do some how do you call it this
training school. Yeah.
So I went up there, and then I said I want to be a mechanic. And then they said, okay. So they sent me to school because they saw my profile and everything. But unfortunately, I couldn't pass the mathematics and stuff like that. So I went doing bagger fire, and I don't know how you call it.
The caterpillar.
Yeah, caterpillar.
Yeah, the bagger. Yeah. Not the grader. The one that deeper. Excavator. Yeah. They have it a lot in Ghana because of the
That was just like, man, I better, I stand a chance of something better. I'm not saying
you can do better.
Not better. I can go
You can do better. You can go more higher.
So I went to see my advisor at the labor office, and it was like, look, you are. Look at your CV. You've done so many things. Why can't you weren't going to do something like that? I said, what? He said, look, this is you can learn so many. I said, okay. So he said, okay, I have to do. I think in England you call it care worker. Care.
But
my own, it's different.
Betrayal.
The job of the betrayal is you spiritually, social. Therapy, you are there for dementia people.
Okay.
So aside to side, it's like you work with the flagger, you work with the people, the care people, like the nurse in there.
The nurse, those who nurse.
Because what I do, it's social life of the sick person here. I activate the social life of the person by every social life to do with music, to do with anything to have to do with social. And then it comes to a point that we have to we have to put down the documentary about the outcome of the person a day, and that is what the insurance take into consideration to uplift the grade of the insurance of the person. I can formulate it good in German more than the English.
Form it in German. There's a lot of German, African Germans, Afro. Caribbean Germans, there's a lot of people listening.
The drone assistant is just close to the flagger, so you make singing, you make Gedeshnis training, like the
mind.
The Gedeshnis training. You know,
the mind
always,
training,
training with a lot of memory, a lot of quiz, a lot of bevegon. You also do some therapy.
Yeah, bevegon like movement.
Some therapy like from the ego therapies. You take some from them and also give it to also these people. So you are more like you are in between, but not professional. You are in between that. But there are also some courses you can do it more and a certificate. So once you are doing it, you have a big certificate like this. So along the line, I did Human Slider, which you can say is the fitness trainer.
Yeah.
So
Human Slider,
also this. So you have all this
physical training. Yeah.
So this is how come I went to. I did 7 months course about this thing, and I had a certificate, and then I came out with 1,6.
Well, so which is a good grade.
That, I got a good job by the Juanita. So I worked there. I have my office. We are 8 people in one office, so it's good. And I'm still running my business.
Okay. As you are in that work, that office, you still run your business. So doing 2 jobs at the same time. That is why I say you work very hard to become where you are now.
So because everyone can own a business, but then you need also some qualification in you that nobody can take it away from you. So when you have some money, you need to invest in you also. This
is what I love. What you said now.
Because this is a career that nobody can take from me. I can go everywhere. Tomorrow, if my business collapses, I can still go and apply job for someone and work.
The business is not going to collapse. It's going to go on. That's it.
So this is what like I'm saying. I did it. So I say your challenge. Some of the challenges we created on our own.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah. That is part of the challenges. Yeah.
You have to. I mean, I know some people. I know some people working in a restaurant and they do cleaning and they're comfortable doing it for years. Man, come on, you can move ahead. You can start from Keller Vesha to become the chef cook.
That's true.
Yourself. And that is it.
You can start from the plate cleaner, washing plates to become a chief cook.
Exactly. I mean, I accept the fact that way back it was not easy. The discrimination was there. You wouldn't get it.
This is what I wanted to ask you because
discrimination was there. I mean, even at my work, where I feel like a king, where if I am not there, they are all like, because Africans, we are so flexible and empathy. So such job is so easy. You know what? Funny thing, let me tell you something. Sometimes I don't even plan. Our work is like a teacher. You have to plan your syllabus, what you are going to do tomorrow with your workers. Yesterday I had house Wirtschaft. House Wirtschaft is like house things doing in the house. So I decided to bake with my patients.
Right.
We did pancake.
All right. Okay.
Now today we're going to have sports, and when we have sports finished, we're going to have something else to do. Sometimes you come back home, your mind is so exhausted that you can't even plan for the next day. But you know what I do? I just go to the office and my colleagues will be crying. It's like, ich weiß es nicht. I'm lack of ideas. I don't know what I do. I tell them, look, you guys have to bleib locker. Relax.
Ganz ruhig.
And I just go on my phone, I look for a topic. Like for example, plantain. The Germans call it cock banana.
Yeah, cock banana,
You know, they only know banana, but they don't know
cock banana.
But cock banana, which is the plantain.
Plantain,
So it was so interesting for them that I have to Google up and then take some photos and tell them. And I went to our canteen and took some banana, but I didn't have cock banana, the plantain. So I brought banana and I said, you can eat this, but cock banana, you cannot eat it because you need to boil it cook it before. And they were so astonished. They were like, oh, interesting. So I told them it grows in the tropical area and stuff like that. Within 20 minutes, we were finished with the topic.
Yes.
So, even though they will forget it because these people have dementia problem, they will forget it. But at that present, they have enjoyed
you
something.
Occupy their,
so
you occupy their mind.
You understand? So, you still keep learning. Every day you keep learning. Your eyes can pick things and you put it into practice. So coming back to your question, challenges, discrimination is there, no two ways. Everywhere you might be, but you find yourself in a comfortable way and you pray that you don't fall into discrimination. And also what I can tell you is that as a spiritual person, I always pray that when I come out from my house, the grace that is
the Almighty
that
grace,
the people I may meet. Because
favor.
You might meet people. You might meet people. You know, you can go to work right now. Your boss might just have a bad day and maybe screen
put it on you.
So you have to make sure that when she sees your face,
you have the God
strength.
favor, yeah.
Exactly.
God
so
favor, yeah.
Also what I
all
can
right.
tell.
Okay. Then guys, we are still in Mr. Ato's how do I put it? Yeah. Experiences in Europe, or specifically in Germany, and we are around Neukölln area in Berlin. In Berlin. And I'm going to ask Mr. Ato, I think one of the last questions that I always ask. Mr. Ato, if you have opportunity to invest in Africa, tell us, which area do you want to go, or do you have any plan to go back home again, as you have been there in a farming section and I think it didn't work the way you wanted and you came back? Do you have any plans to go back home again? Because the thing is, I personally see Africa as a virgin continent. It's still a virgin continent, and future of the world is Africa. Tell me much about this. Tell me something about it.
I think every spiritual African want to go back to the motherland.
See?
I have personally experienced two things. Mm-hmm. Are you going back to the motherland for a good spiritual uplifting and relax and enjoy, or you are going back to the motherland for a show off? This is two things.
Okay.
There are a lot of people who go back to the motherland for show off.
It's interesting.
They see me fear me cry me car me could be home say me a bugger me bam me so
yeah.
Then, you know. Personally, I cannot eradicate poverty from Africa, but I'm the person that I don't want to have a house. I have my fence, but the sanitation is bad, because if the mosquitoes come out, whether I have my fence, I live in the 5-star house and my neighbor doesn't live in the 5, the mosquito will chew all of
it. Because it will jump.
So I'm sorry, please. Eric, I've put on my burdens, so I'm going to live the rest of my life and so like that. I personally don't think like that. Everybody has their opinion.
That's it.
You know.
Keep watching Kwaminat TV. Like, subscribe, share.